My sandals have surrendered to the gravel and the heat. I've walked a heavy distance on these calloused, weary feet. Decades of the library, the logic and the scroll have left a fine and orange rust upon my inner soul. The mind is a cathedral that I can no longer tame. It echoes with the whispers of a long forgotten name. The sun is a relentless eye, it burns the shadows thin, refusing every sanctuary I tried to build within. Oh, the skin begins to flake away, a parchment for the rain. I am shedding every vision of my yesterday and pain. Caledodo to the marrow, but I'm fighting for the sound of the epiphany that's rising from the heart and hollow ground. It's not a path to peace, it's not a holy light, it's just the raw and heavy will to stay within the fight. The voice of the earth is a low and steady hum, warning that the thinker is the thing I must unbecome. My soul is a machine of gears that grunt against the bone, seeking out a simple life that I have never known. I am a snake in mid-transition, caught between the scales, in a landscape where the intellect consistently fails. There is no final sun, there is no sacred rest, just the reconstruction pounding in the center of the chest. To honor the dissolution is the only way to be a fragment of the universe that's finally breaking free. I'll peel away the layers, I'll let the embers burn. With every form I've lived in, waiting for its own return. The horizon is a teacher, the sun is a decree. I am the process of the man I'm struggling to see. I woke up in a grey room where the air was made of lead, feeling the metallic taste of everything unsaid. My limbs are turning orange, my joints are locked in place. A slow motion erosion on a cold and static face. I traded every heartbeat for a ledger and a file. Now I'm rusting in the silence of a bureaucrat. I choose to grind the teeth of the corroded engine that is shivering underneath. It's a useless labor. It's a rhythmic, heavy strike against the world of mirrors where we're all precisely alike. Let the flames fall to the carpet. Let the metal turn to dust. In the jurisdiction of the shadow, of the jurisdiction of the rust. The struggle is the only thing that's left within the frame. A signature of iron that is forgotten. It's the refinery smoke is a blanket on the town, and the weight of the industry is pulling me down. My hands are maps of failure, my spirit's worn and thin from the arrows and the stones that kept on digging in. I'm barely held together by a thread of bitter pride, with a warehouse of traumas that are coiling inside. The time is abrasive, it's a sandpaper breath, leaving me to navigate a slow and local death. Action dust in the hollow, scissors in the field against the sharp and jagged edge of a world that wouldn't yield. I'm fighting for the intake, I'm fighting for the floor, while the rust is eating holes inside the kitchen door. It ain't a pretty victory, it ain't a holy win, just the ugly way the broken man decides to start again. I had a breakdown in the weeds where the chemicals are sprayed, watching how the colors of the childhood start to fade. The mortality is physical, it's a pressure on the skin, reminding me of everywhere that I have ever been. My bones are made of gravel, my blood is made of oil, pushing through the thickness of a hard and stubborn soil. Clean the blood off the knuckles, wipe the soil The night is long and permanent, a velvet-lined decay, where the fragments of my sanity are being washed away. My skin is flaking upward like the embers of a fire, a testament to every dark and unfulfilled desire. The wounds are staying open, they refuse to turn to scar, while I'm reaching for the distance of a dead and heavy star. The weight of my own pride is the anchor in the mud, turning into ferrugin and poisoning the blood. I am rusted by remorses that I cannot even speak, standing in the center of a long and losing streak. The earth is whispering of ashes, the earth is calling home, the fragments of the spirit and the fragments of the bone. I'm a human ruin, weathered by the shadows and the dread, counting all the syllables of the things I never said. The dawn is not a promise, it's an intruder in the gloom, lighting up the features of this self-constructed tomb. I feel the oxidation in the marrow of the chest, a soul that's far too heavy to ever find a rest. I am a sepulcher of memories, a vault of bitter pride, with nowhere for the living or the dying left to hide. The desire to fight is the fever in the brain, the only way to tolerate the rhythm of the rain. I celebrate the agony, I celebrate the sting, in the dark and hollow empire of an autumn-hearted king. Let the dust reclaim the furniture, let the shadows take the floor. I am the final witness at the closing of the door. Weathered and unyielding, I am standing in the night, a monument of sorrow in the absence of the I traded every feeling for a pose and for a line, thinking that the artifice would make the spirit shine. But the elegance of indifference is turned into a crust, and the silver of my reputation's blooming into rust. Calico